Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nerdsmith Subdrive, where we are not Colin Kelly, unfortunately, as Colin is unavailable tonight to a family emergency, so we are wishing him very well. But I am Tessa, I am one of the directors here at Nerdsmith, and my plucky and intrepid adventurers who were going to play kobolds tonight instead are going to play bears as we venture into some honey heist. Say hello, adventurers!
Hello.
Hi.
So I will have them introduce themselves in just a minute, but we are really glad that you guys could be here tonight. Thank you for tuning in to watch. We really appreciate it. Thank you for rolling with us as we kind of shift gears on the fly here. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and get started, and I'm going to go around the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with Clover. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am Rebecca. I will be playing Clover, and I'm very excited to be here.
Thank you. And we'll go ahead and go down to Pigeon. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi.
Perfect.
I'm Sarah Senna. I will be playing Pigeon.
Excellent. Cadbury, why don't you go ahead and give us a little introduction, although I think you're a familiar face to a lot of our audience.
Yes, hello, I'm Jay. I am a player on Countless Heroes. I am playing Cadbury, the as of yet undecided type of bear. Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, we have Barry Barlow.
Hi, I'm Josh, also Mini Vizzini in certain circles online. I'll be playing Barry today.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being so flexible and so quick on the draw with finding some amazing hats at very short notice. So I'm going to make sure that everybody gets a advantage roll, which is in Honey Heist, you roll 2d6 and take the lowest. So everybody gets one advantage roll because of your amazingness to work on the fly and to find some incredible hats. Thank you guys for that. For those of us who are just joining us, it is the Nerdsmith Subdrive. So we are raising money for Nerdsmith to help support the artists that give of their time and their creativity to bring all of our entertainment to you, the audience, for free. So our subscriptions are through the nerdsmith.org website. And if you become a subscriber there are lots of fun goodies, bonus content, and more that you can get as part of being one of our amazing subscribers. Any bits or anything through our Twitch sub is basically just an extra thank you for us today. So, and we're also going to be doing a giveaway for World Anvil during this stream. It is a comprehensive novel writing, campaign management system online software. It is amazing. They can track everything from your characters to create an entire ecosystem based on the world you want to create. So we cannot express our love to World Anvil enough. We use it very extensively in Countless Heroes. They are an incredible group to work with. So as people are going into the episode, when it's ready to go, I believe Logan has got it going that our code for the giveaway will be !honey. So thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that you guys will enjoy our funny heist and that you guys enjoy winning some World Anvil as well. All right. So part of the fun of Honey Heist is making your characters. So I thought we would do that on stream for all of you. So I'm going to need you to grab a d6. And we will go ahead. Let's go in reverse order since we started with Clover for the beginning. Let's go ahead and start with Barry. Why don't you roll me a d6?
That's a 5.
So your descriptor of your bear is slick. You are slick.
Yeah, I am.
All right, Cadbury, your turn. Let's get what descriptor your bear.
1.
You are a rookie. It's your first time at this rodeo. And Pigeon,
4.
you are unhinged. You cannot be tamed.
Awesome.
Clover, let's see here. What do we have left? We have washed up, retired, or incompetent left. Would you like to pick one?
I rolled because that is what we do, and I would like to inform you that I got a 3.
So,
I'm
you
an
are
old bear.
retired. You are retired. All right, let's mix it up again, and this time let's start with Pigeon. Go ahead and roll me another d6.
That's a 1.
You are a grizzly. You are an unhinged grizzly. And your special skill is Terrify. So anytime you are using anything, you are doing anything to terrify someone, you will get to roll with advantage. All right, Cadbury.
3.
Let's see here. You are a panda. You will eat anything that looks like bamboo. And Clover.
That is a 4.
You are a black bear, exceptionally good at climbing. And Barry, would you like to pick or would you like to roll?
I rolled a 2.
You are a polar bear, an exceptionally good swimmer.
All right.
All right, Cadbury, go ahead and give me a roll.
Another 3.
You are the driver. You can use your amazing driving skills at advantage. Let's go with Clover.
That is a 4.
You're the hacker. Pigeon.
That's a 5.
You are a thief. And Barry, where are we at?
I keep rolling 5s.
I'm gonna have you roll again since Pigeon was already the thief.
I rolled a 6.
You are the face. The slick-talking polar bear face of the group. You are the man with the plan.
That couldn't be further from the truth.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
So, if you guys would like to roll for hats, let me know. Who wants to roll for hats? Every good bear needs a disguise, right?
Can't we just use
All
these?
right. You can absolutely choose to use the hat you are wearing if you so choose. If you would like to roll, that is totally okay as well. Clover, what did you get?
I got a 6.
You are wearing a fez. Who else would like to roll for hat?
I rolled a 2.
You're wearing a top hat.
I guess I'll go for it. Also a 6.
Do you want to keep the fez or do you want to roll again?
We'll roll again, just to keep it interesting.
All right.
A 3.
You're wearing a bowler hat, which is almost exactly what you're wearing. Pigeon, you want to keep your pirate hat or do you want to roll for it as well?
Yeah, I think this land-based grizzly bear should definitely keep a sailor cap.
I think it's fantastic. I agree with you completely. All right, so for those who have not played Honey Heist before, you have 2 stats. You have bear and criminal. You start with 3 points in each. When you attempt to do something, I will have you either roll bear or criminal. And if you roll under the number that your stat currently is, then you are I can talk, I really promise. Then you succeed at what you were trying to do. If you roll over, unfortunately, it is a failure. Now, the way you get your stats switched around is the better you are at being criminal masterminds, the more points you'll get in criminal. And the better you are at being a bear, the more points you'll get in bear. Now, of course, you've got to learn to balance the two because if you get 6 in either bear or criminal, bad things happen. If you become a 6 I will call it a 6th level criminal. You betray the party. Forget those guys. You are on your own. You're taking everybody down and walking away with the money. If you go to 6th level bear, you go completely feral and you forget why you're there and you just go on a bear rampage. So it's important to try and keep your balance between the two. It's also important to remember that you're bears. While you can talk to each other, humans aren't really going to understand you. You can fake it, but it's gonna kind of sound a little bit like this, and you're gonna kind of like, just... So, be aware. However, you are able to get points back in either way. You can get points back in bear by finding and eating honey, and you can gain points in criminal by having a flashback. So if something happens and you are in need of some criminal points, you describe where you all met in a seedy bar to go over your plan. Even if it never actually happened, we will make sure it did. Any questions before we jump in and I give you the premise of this amazing adventure?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Do it.
I know you guys were promised Ocean's 11 with kobolds. Let's try Ocean's 11 with bears. So, you are all part of a crack team of operatives. Cadbury, you have worked hard for this. You have been the intern at this organization for 2 years, and they finally are letting you on your very first mission. You've got a lot to prove here. Clover, they've called you in for one last time. You told them last time you were done. You wanted nothing more to do with this organization, but the lure of that sweet, sweet honey is just too strong. And Mama Bear, well, you owe her a couple favors. Decided to cash them in. Pigeon and Barry. Pigeon, you are a honed, trained fighting machine. You know how to get in, assess the situation, figure out where the threats are, and completely neutralize them in a quick 1-2 grizzly punch. Barry, Mama has asked that you lead this team into Nerdsmith Studios because there has been rumors of a cookbook that is the grand prize for this sub-drive event that they're having. And this cookbook is full of ways to make honey taste even more amazing than it normally does. And not only that, but along with that cookbook is 3 gallons of pure Lamina Island golden honey. The rarest honey in the entire multiverse, and it is delicious. Should you get in and out of Nerdsmith Studios without being spotted with the honey and the cookbook, you guys are set for life. There is no need for another job after this, except for maybe if you want one, and it definitely means a promotion for you, Barry.
All right. Well, I'm in it for the honey, and I won't let you down, Mama Bear.
Good. I appreciate that. So, you have your orders. Nerdsmith Studios is going to be hard to infiltrate. They've got an entire upper floor that's nothing but CCTV cameras to look around the entire warehouse. You got 2 stories. You've got armed guards. And I heard they've got a creepy little guy who roams the entire studio every night, just on guard for anything that might go terribly wrong. You gotta know how to defeat the Muppet.
And not to worry, we got a pigeon for that.
All right. Think you can take it on, Pigeon? You think you can defeat the Muppet? I like your spunk. All right, bears. Go bring me a cookbook and some honey.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, Mama.
Yeah.
You got this, Cadbury. I believe in you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, don't let that go to your head, kid. Gotta stay sharp out there.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? What are we going with here? We need to kind of scope out the joint a bit, see if there are multiple entrances and exits.
Well, we know about the CCTV on the top floor. I'll take a look into that, try to get us a view from the cameras.
That would be useful.
Can I do that now?
Just point me to...
You'll have to get a little closer. But you do know of a driver who is willing to get you out at least to the parking lot of Nerdsmith Studios.
Just point me to whoever I should take down.
All right. So you guys head on out and you meet with BB, who is your driver for this event. She is a very cute little honey badger. She's got long, probably shoulder-length brown hair, glasses, and she just kind of gives you a wicked grin as you guys all pile into the back of her little Corvette.
Hey, BB, looking good today.
Thank you,
So,
Barry!
It's a pleasure as always. So we're going to the Nerdsmith Studios today. You know where that is?
Oh, do I ever?
Well, all
I'll
right.
get you there in 2 shakes of a bat's tail.
Can always count on you.
Right, pile in. Seatbelts, everybody.
Yeah.
And BB pops
Pigeon
in
does
a
not
CD.
bother with the seatbelt.
Does anybody else not bother with the CD?
I've been doing this too long to die now.
Safety first.
I'm doing.
And go for it. Sorry.
I'm gonna do what BB says.
All right. BB pops in. Let's see what. Pigeon. What is BB listening to? What CD did she pop in?
A bunch of old nursery rhymes.
Okay, awesome. So it's like Mother Goose. All right. So BB pops in a Mother Goose remix tape where it's all nursery rhymes done to house music and
Beautiful.
floors it out of the garage of headquarters and onto the freeway. Tunes blasting, top down, wind in your fur, and it is a good day to be on the road.
I really like what they did with the Goldilocks.
Yeah, I think it's just right. About 20 minutes later, she screeches to a halt just outside the Nerdsmith Studio parking lot, and she says, I'll be over at the 7-Eleven. I'm gonna go get a big gulp, so when you need me, just give me a holler, okay?
I'll
Will
get
do.
back to you.
Alrighty. Good luck, bears!
Thank you, baby.
Take care, BB.
See you flip side! And she peels out of the parking lot and heads over to the 7-Eleven where she whips into a parking spot and walks inside for a big...
What's she gonna do with a big gulp? It's the same size as her.
To each their own.
Fair enough.
So what are we seeing?
Well,
What are we seeing?
I'm gonna take out like my little bear tablet, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can get into the security feed.
Alright. So, first roll of the game, give me a hacking roll. And you have advantage because you are the hacker, so roll 2d6 and let me know what is the lowest.
I got a 1.
All right, you are in like Flynn. You have been on many a job before. This is not your first rodeo. You are in that security system very quickly. Let's be honest, it's not much of a security system to you. You've got it on point. So you are locked in, and I want you to move a point from bear into criminal with that success.
All right.
Nice, nice. That's what we called you in for, Clover.
Yeah, well, let's just get this over with so I can get back to my grandbabies, all right?
You
All
have
right.
you have eyes on the building. You can see through your tablet. You can see different cameras flashing around to different entry points. You can see a large warehouse door that looks like it's being patrolled by maybe a guard, maybe two. You can't quite tell how many of them there are. They seem to be crossing in a weird pattern where it doesn't look like the door is left alone for too long. Inside, through different security cameras, you can see a stairwell that looks pretty well monitored. You can see a couple closed office doors on the top level. In the bottom of the warehouse, you can see a huge thing of a crate of some kind of thing. And on the other end of the warehouse, a huge iron metal anvil, which looks like a globe on it, maybe? You're not sure what that is. Looks like it's almost got tree roots coming off the bottom of it. And there's at least one other entry point opposite the warehouse doors. Where the warehouse doors is kind of a roll-up, you've got at least one door that is a lock and key door as well.
All right. I relay all of that to everyone. I personally would suggest we head through the door opposite the warehouse door. And I think we should go take a look at that crate on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
You see any people?
Quite a few. You gotta... really don't leave the warehouse door alone for too long. You got some guards on the stairs. I think our best bet is to maybe cause a diversion towards the warehouse door. See if we can send maybe BB over there with the car, start her honking the horn or something. And then we take the back entrance.
I have an idea. Can I use BB's car to slam into the warehouse?
You certainly can.
That's okay. I can get a different one. Get us back.
All right.
All right, so Pigeon, how do you convince BB to let you have the keys to that beautiful, beautiful Corvette?
Can you drive a stick shift?
To be fair, she doesn't need to drive it far. She's just got to kind of aim it and let it go.
Still real complicated to get those things going.
Fine, are there any other cars in the parking lot that you can hotwire?
Oh, yeah. That's easy. Cadbury can hotwire in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It looks like there'll be looks like a big old silver beige truck thing if you want to try a hand at that one. It's got a little bit of heft to it.
All right, newbie, you're up.
Cadbury, you look over at this truck and it looks to be a nice kind of Chevy Silverado, and on the back of the tailgate is the word Vera in gold sparkly letters. Be like vinyl of some sort.
Looks like it will be veering a car into the warehouse door.
I was waiting for someone to do that.
All right, Cadbury, give me
one.
I got a 2.
All right, with a very deft flick of your claws, Vera is up and purring and hot-wired and ready to go. And she's an automatic. Nice and easy to drive.
Hey,
Go ahead and move a point from Baron to criminal.
hey, nice job, kid. You're not so bad yourself.
I got talents. Some of them. Not so good at other things though.
That's all right.
So, we all going in this year van?
No. Whoever's driving can get in. I'm not going anywhere near that death trap.
Okay. So,
Rookie, you're with
forming-
me.
Okay.
All right. So Cadbury and Pigeon climb into the truck. Barry, are you going with him or are you going to hang with Clover?
I'm gonna hang with Clover.
We should head around back while they cause that mess up front.
I need to protect the face.
Good plan. Good plan. All right. Pigeon, give me a drive check. Now, you don't have a skill in drive, but you do have that advantage that you got from picking out such an amazing hat. So if you need to use it, you absolutely can.
Didn't need the advantage. That was a 1.
Oh, that truck responds to you immediately. And you know what? I'm going to say this is probably pretty terrifying for the guards to see a grizzly bear driving a large Chevy directly at them and the door. And they freak out, split off to either side, and you ram that truck right into the roll door of the warehouse, tearing through it and coming to a screeching halt in the middle of the warehouse. Go ahead and move a point from bear into criminal.
So, Clover, what we doing now?
Well, we've got the back door. It's a lock and key. I'm gonna take a look at the lock. Is it like an electronic lock, or is it just a standard like bump lock? Or could you use a bump key on it?
You could use a, it's a pretty standard lock. It looks like you'll need like a pick of some sort.
Okay. I extend a claw and attempt to unlock it.
Gonna hack the door?
Gonna hack the door.
Alright, make me a hacking check.
That's a 1.
Alright, you hack that door right on open with your claw. You skillfully unlock the door and it creaks open slightly as you enter.
I'm gonna take a look inside.
Alright, inside, you and Barry see a desk. Looks like a little reception area. There's a little goldfish on the corner of the desk, swimming around in little circles. Couple magazines on the coffee table in front of a couple of plush couches. A large screen TV up on one wall that is currently playing Plot Hunters, and everybody can sit and enjoy Solani's masterful storytelling from the lobby. And then every now and again it switches to another show, and it seems to be cycling through all of the Nerdsmith Twitch streams and giving whoever comes in an idea of just what Nerdsmith is all about. And then also there's a computer on the desk, and it looks like a little jar next to a tea set that has like honey sticks in it for tea. Like the little plastic straws that have the honey in it that you can bite open or put it into your tea. It looks like there's an assortment of those sitting next to a tea and coffee carafe.
I'm gonna pocket some of those and then point at the goldfish and say, "Hey Barry, you want some sushi?"
It's been a while since I had some seafood. I'll go for it.
All right, so you reach a paw into the goldfish bowl and grab the goldfish and have a little snack.
All right.
think I'm actually going to take a shot of that honey now, because I've got 5 points of criminal currently.
All right. Good plan. Good plan. So you'll go down to 4 and 3 then. 4 and 2. I can't add.
4. All right.
All right. Barry, so you take a bite of this fish, and it's a little strange tasting. It's got kind of like a metally taste to it. And you bite it and you realize that it was a fake fish swimming around a bowl. It was one of the little ones that you can buy at Think Geek that just kind of circle around and aren't real fish.
Awesome.
Well, that might have been a little bit of an embarrassment. Let's, Clover, do me a favor and never mention this again to anyone.
Can I have your take?
It's a shrewd bargain there.
Nah, I'm not gonna go for that. You was the one who suggested that in the first place. Let's remember these facts.
Yeah, but I wasn't dumb enough to do it.
Touche, but this is a pretty big cut that we's each looking at here.
All right. 50% of your cut.
How does math work? Maybe you get 60?
Yeah, all right.
All right. We'll call it good.
That's good math right there. That's excellent math.
Good
Barry,
math.
I'd like you to move a point from criminal into bear after that.
Consider it done.
Sorry, that was bothering me.
Alrighty.
All right. So, Barry, you can see through the little walkway behind this desk into the warehouse. And right now it's quiet after this crash has happened. It doesn't seem like anyone's coming to investigate. You get the idea that Pigeon and Cadbury were fairly successful in their endeavor and have startled away all of the guards.
They just all ran.
Well, at least the ones on the bottom floor ran. Don't know about the ones in the stairwell or the top.
I wonder how they're doing it. That sounded like a big crash. I hope they're okay.
Well, let me sit down at the computer and take a look.
All right, Clover, while you're taking a look, Pigeon and Cadbury, how are you guys doing after that? I assume you buckled up like smart bears? Or Pigeon, were you
Always.
throwing caution to the wind again?
I might have been.
All right. Luckily, you are a big, tough grizzly bear, and not much can slow you down. So you guys get out of the now very, very dented Vera and see all of these crates around and this weird iron anvil looking thing in the corner. What do you guys do?
Pigeon is definitely going to start sniffing around to see if there's anything that's tasty nearby.
Okay. Pigeon, you can smell honey coming from the front room. Cadbury, what are you doing?
I'm sniffing the crates. Trying to just sniff them, see if it's worth it to break into any of them, or.
Okay. So as you're sniffing Cadbury, they smell cold and metallic, but also a little bit like maybe some sort of enamel. So something smells interesting, that's for sure. Doesn't smell like food, but it might be worth taking a peek inside. Maybe it's something expensive. All right, Clover, how did you do on that hacking roll?
Or actually, no, it's hacking. Give me a second. I got a 3, which just
right.
barely succeeds.
Just barely.
Just barely.
So your first try, there's a password on this computer, and you just doesn't want to go the first round, so it takes you a few minutes to kind of root through kind of base passwords in your mind and try and figure out what you can do. Eventually, you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it works. And you are into... Clearly, these people know nothing about internet security. That is a terrible password. You were giving them way too much credit. But you get into the system, and you can see Pigeon walking, it looks like, towards the room where you guys are in, sniffing hungrily. And Cadbury looks to be peeking around some boxes at the moment. Cadbury, are you going to try and break into those boxes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and munch on them.
All right.
Sort of close to bamboo a little bit.
Yeah, he's kind of bamboo-esque. Yeah, you can crunch into that. Go ahead and give me a roll there. Roll for bear.
I got a 3 on both, and my bear's a 2.
Not ow. I was on. Sorry, I was being clawed by a cat. So the first couple tries, it kind of just gets and gets stuck on the edge of your gum, and you're like, this is not bamboo. This is not tasty. Do you want to try again in a different way to break into them, or are you gonna leave it alone?
I'm gonna try to just like pull it up this time.
Okay. Go ahead and roll bear again for me.
That time was a 6.
Okay, so Cadbury, you get your claws in there and you just rip it backwards. And while the lid does come off, the entire crate that you were trying to open also tips over, and there is a clattering thud and just a stream of metallic clinks as dice come rolling out of it and bury you in citrine honey-colored die-hard dice as they just come ricketing out of this box. And you are now Scrooge McDucking in a box of metal dice, making all sorts of noise.
We're real good at this whole stealth thing.
Stop.
Please move a point from criminal into bear. Barry,
Oh dear.
you hear a clatter. Clover is at the computer. Pigeon is walking towards your room. What is it that you are doing?
Clover, what's going on?
The rookie just messed up real bad. There's
Okay.
dice everywhere.
Is there anyone chasing them?
And not that I can see, but I can't say it'll be too long before someone shows up.
Okay, is there anywhere upstairs other than the stairs?
I'm gonna flip through like camera feeds, and I'm gonna see if I can find an empty room.
You find a couple empty rooms on the bottom floor, a couple empty rooms on the top floor, and you do find what looks to be a service elevator as well.
All right, I'm gonna say, all right, follow me this way, and I'm gonna start heading for the service elevator.
All right,
Go ahead.
Pigeon. Is Pigeon walking towards?
Yeah, Pigeon
Okay.
is just rounding the corner from smelling the honey and sees the honey sticks in that little jar by the tea set.
Hey, Pigeon, you want to go with Clover? But here, I'm gonna make sure the rookie's okay.
Sure, let's get this done. I want honey first.
Do you grab any of the honey sticks on your way out?
Yes, I grab all
Alright.
of them.
You grab all of them. So there's you just yoink. You just pick up the jar and walk out with it. Just forget it. I'm just picking it up. I'm just going. Forget all of this. So you and Clover head off towards the elevator. Barry, go ahead and you heading over to check on Cadbury.
Yeah, and hopefully try to get her out of there if she's having trouble swimming through all of the dice.
Cadbury, you are on your back, just coated
like try to roll over, but like a turtle or something. He's like,
It's a good thing Barry's good at swimming.
Yeah, use your front paws. Get a little bit closer, I can pull you out.
Cadbury, you start like trying to swim through the dice. And eventually you and Barry do make it out of the clatter of dice all over the floor. Although they are very slippery, you will have to watch where you put your paws. Because D4s, let's face it, caltrops. And bear paws? Ow.
It's a good thing we got 4 of them.
Looks
Right.
like honey. Not honey, though.
It's like rock gardens, yeah?
I didn't hear what you said.
It's like when you have gravel on your front garden and you're trying to
Yes.
get out.
Yes.
Yes, no thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna look around. Can I see the balcony from here?
You can see a set of stairs in the corner of the warehouse that were not a separate stairwell that looked to be heading up to a door. And as you are listening, sorry guys, as you are listening, you start hearing shouts from outside. It sounds like someone might be heading back this way, now that the car seems to have stopped.
Alright, come on, Cad. We're going this way. We got another route upstairs, and I think we need to lay
Yeah.
low right now.
That way, yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna head towards the service elevator, try to meet up with them.
Okay. So you guys are rushing towards the service elevator. Clover, this is not even something you have to hack. It's only got one button. You push it. There's no key card. Push it. And as you're waiting, Barry and Cadbury come rushing around the corner and run right into you guys just as there's a ding and the elevator door opens.
Pigeon's gonna ask, do you hear a cat anywhere?
I think I saw one outside.
Should I try and scare it off?
Nah, leave it.
Well, if the car didn't scare it off, nothing will.
It probably just wants to be held.
That he does. That he does. All he wants in this world is to be picked up and held. Without fail.
So this is a service elevator. This goes to the basement, right?
It goes to the basement and it goes all the way upstairs as well.
Do we want to go upstairs or downstairs first? Because the crate's downstairs.
Crate sounds heavy.
Well, Cadbury just opened one of the crates, and it was nothing but dice and a storm of gold and metal.
Right. Well, wasn't the one downstairs like? Because I remember it being described. I can't remember exactly what was described.
Okay, so it was the open warehouse where there was a bunch of crates stacked up, and then there was an anvil in the corner with a globe on it. You couldn't see into the basement. You only got to see the main warehouse and then the upstairs.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't really tell there was a basement from the outside, and it didn't seem like there was any cameras that went into the basement.
Okay, I misunderstood.
No problem.
But there is a basement button.
There is a basement button.
So what was in
Potentially
those
interesting.
crates?
Well, what was in the crate was a bunch of dice. But,
It looked like honey.
I mean, if they don't have any cameras down in the basement, there must be nothing to protect, right? That's
I
what
mean,
I'm thinking.
Is
I
that?
would think there's something that's like so precious that you don't let people know it exists. But then their internet password was 123456, so not sure how much credit I can really give these guys.
Yeah, we might not be dealing with a bunch of crackpot heads here. What?
It's fine,
I talk for a living.
clearly.
Oh, that's totally the term. What else would it be, right?
So, I mean, hear me out here. It could just be a basement.
Yeah, all right. Let's go look upstairs first then.
If there's nothing upstairs, we can go break all the cameras so you can't see us. And we can look
There's
at everything.
I still have my tablet on me, right?
You do still have your tablet.
I'm gonna see if I can get into those upstairs cameras. Maybe try to like put it on a loop.
Okay. So you start looping the cameras in the upstairs. It seems to be pretty quiet.
All right.
You know, but every now and again, there's like this little shift and shimmer in front of one of the cameras as somebody with like dark curly hair just kind of darts in front of the camera. Too quick to really see what's going on.
Pigeon's gonna say, those dice sound like a mighty good distraction. Can we get one of those crates?
Ooh.
I mean, there was a bunch of shouting downstairs, and they're gonna see the crate when they walk in, so I think we got a little bit of an opening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on, but we can consider that a later plan. Maybe a getaway. I don't know where that accent just went. It's fine.
It's all right. It's all good.
All right, so we're going upstairs.
All right. So you guys head upstairs. And the service elevator dings, and you walk out into a darkened hallway.
Ding!
There are 3 doors on either side of the hallway, and one big door at the very end.
I'm gonna say, let's sniff at the door, Jamza. I'm gonna just like sniff. I'm gonna pick a door, like the first one.
All right. So you guys start sniffing. Barry, which door are you going to?
The one to the right of the one that Clover went to.
Okay. Cadbury, which door are you going to go to?
Directly across the hall from Clover.
Okay. And Pigeon, which one are you going to?
Probably the one that's not taken yet.
Okay. All right. So each of you roll bear for me.
Success.
All right.
Got a 2.
All right.
That was a 1.
All right. Oh no, Pigeon.
That's a 6.
All right. So, Clover, Cadbury, and Barry, you guys are sniffing at your doors. You don't smell anything in particular. Doesn't seem like there might be anybody in there. Pigeon, you stick your giant grizzly head down by the door, and you are having a really hard time getting your face close enough to the door to smell anything because there's not enough room for your face. And so you just kind of mush your face up against it, and the door opens. And because it wasn't latched all the way. And Pigeon, you come face to face, or foot to face, I should say, with a pair of gray tennis shoes, black pants, as you keep looking up, black shirt. And you think, oh no, we've been found out. What do you do?
Pigeon's immediately going to go on the offensive and attempt to roar and scare this person away.
All right, roll me Terrify. Roll for Terrify.
I get advantage for that, right?
You do. It is your bear skill.
Yeah. So that was a 6 and a 1.
All right. Well, you succeed in scaring whatever this person is, as the person just and runs away, flailing his arms behind him like some sort of Sesame Street-esque character.
Just doing the full Kermit.
Doing the full Kermit as he just runs away.
All right, nothing here. Whoa, pigeon! What was that? Weren't we supposed to be like stealthy and stuff?
Yeah, screw that. There's someone in there. Not anymore.
Pigeon, move a point from criminal to bear for me, please.
Oh dear.
How are you doing there, Pigeon? What are you at? Points wise.
3 and 3 right now.
Okay. You're back to being balanced. Where is everybody at? We're at 3 and 3. Clover, you're at
I
2
just
and
got.
4?
Well, it depends. Do I move it for the success on the sniff or no?
No, I'm not gonna have you move it for the success on the sniff.
Then yes, 4 and 2.
All right. Cadbury, you are at
3 and 3.
3 and 3, and Barry, you are at
4 bear.
4 bear. All right. Remember, you can always move points around by eating honey to get more points in bear, or having a criminal flashback to move points into criminal if it's. Right. So, you have successfully determined that at least 3 of those rooms were unoccupied. One of them was, but we don't know where that person has gone off to for. So, we'll catch up with them later, I'm sure.
Well, well, is there anything in that room?
All right. So you guys are going to go in and investigate the room where the door opened?
Yeah.
All right. So you go in and investigate that room, and you see a desk with 3 computer monitors across it and a big screen monitor on the far wall. Looks like there's some camera equipment in there, maybe some foam on the wall. It looks soft. It's kind of all done in orange and black and gray. And then behind the desk is a big shelving unit full of all sorts of little knickknacks. Cadbury, there might be something interesting on that knickknack shelf. Clover, you can see the computer. Barry, you can see a roster which looks like a sign-in sheet of maybe people coming in to visit or deliveries that have been made. And Pigeon, you can see the guards on the outside through a window starting to reconvene and look like they're on a radio of some sort. What would you like to do, Pigeon? Do you want to take up maybe like a guard position, or are you thinking about hunting them down?
I'm gonna first ask Clover. Hey Clover, can you hack into the radio channels or something?
I mean, I can get us listening in. We'll have to see from there. I'm gonna is there any radio device in this room? Anything that'll pick up radio waves?
Yes, there is. It looks like there is a little walkie-talkie in the on the corner of the desk.
Gonna try to match frequencies. Gonna hack.
All right, give me a hack and roll.
That's a success. Got that
All right.
too.
So you hear. Yeah, I think there was some sort of incident, and there may have been like a really fuzzy dude. I don't know. It looked kind of unkempt, like a long goatee, long hair, and they were driving a truck, and it was kind of strange. And it's a little bit muffled, but you're starting to be able to make out and listen in. They're on a call. You haven't heard the other party respond just yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and move a point of bear into criminal, which I believe puts you at 1 and 5. Getting dangerous over there.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Anyway.
All right. Who wants to go? Go ahead, Barry.
Clover, can we like talk back to him?
I mean, we could, but you do know we're bears, right?
You certainly can. Hey, Barry, you are the face.
I am the face of this party.
This is your job. This is your moment to shine. Convincing people that you are not a bear, 100% in your wheelhouse.
All right. So I got the mic to talk here.
Yep.
How do I use this thing? I push
Yep.
a button or something?
I'm just gonna hold it to his face. Here you go. Just talk.
Hey, sir. They got in, and there's a crate on the bottom floor, and I think there's someone in all of the dice.
Maybe a cat got in.
Boss, are you feeling okay? You all right there, boss? I mean, you said somebody got into the dice. Do you want me to call the cops? Do you want me to come and investigate? Are you handling it? What do you want us to do?
I think that we can handle this ourselves, and maybe I could use some help picking up all the dice after we get the person.
All right, you're the boss. Sounds good. All right, Barry, go ahead and roll me face to see if they believe you.
This has a low probability of success. Hey, I got a 2.
That's awesome. And you did have advantage on the roll as well.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, move a point from bear into criminal. And you hear, all right, you heard the boss. Gotta go check out a dice party. All right. And Pigeon, you can see them starting to walk over towards the opening of the warehouse. You still have that list of people who have come in and out, possibly deliveries. And Cadbury, you've got all sorts of goodies on that shelf behind you.
Sniffing at all the stuff on the shelf.
All right. So on the shelf, you find, let's see here. You find a couple of books with very colorful red and black spines on them. You see a couple of brightly colored like Lego figurines. You see what looks like an old piece of machinery that you're not entirely sure what it does, but it looks kind of cool. And then you get to the last cubby of the shelf, and it's just playing card after playing card deck after playing card deck after playing card deck, just stacked up. And one of them smells kind of interesting. Smells kind of like honey in there.
I'm gonna take that one.
All right. So do you open up the deck when you take it?
Yeah.
So you open up the deck, and in the playing card deck is just like a bunch of little honey packets that look like somebody was saving for maybe tea or coffee or something, and it's just honey packets stuffed into this playing card deck as much as possible into this little box of playing cards.
I'm gonna keep.
All right. So you have found more delicious honey. Alrighty.
Hey,
So,
there's a
I'm
bunch
gonna-
of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Clover and be just like, "Hey, Clover, good job with that radio thing. Would you like some money?"
I mean, yeah, it's probably a good idea. And I'm going to take the honey, and I'm going to... I'll eat it.
You're thinking about the fake out. I saw that.
How much honey do we have left?
Well, with the little stash that Cadbury just found and the entire jar that Pigeon picked up, you've got probably at least 2 or 3 doses per person, if needed.
Okay.
Doing
I'm
well with
already
the honey.
All right, so I got a bunch of squiggles here. Can anybody make any sense of this stuff?
Can I take a look at it? I'm a
Sure.
hacker. I'm assuming I'm literate.
I would say that all of you can probably read. It's part of the training that you get at the Institute.
Okay.
So Barry, I think you'd probably be fine reading it. You are used to trying to fake it being human, so you've had special training.
Mm-hmm. Kind of try to adjust my glasses that I don't have.
It looks like there's a pair of glasses on the desk. You might be able to use those.
Okay. I'm gonna try to fumble with them and put them on.
All right, so you pick up a little pair of kind of gold-rimmed glasses and stick them on the end of your nose, and you start looking down. And yeah, this is a delivery report. It looks like you can see all the deliveries that have happened within the last week to the headquarters. You can see, 16 crates of dice from Die Hard Dice. You can see what looks like a something about iron beverages from a place called the Beer Forge that were delivered a couple of days ago. And there is a whatever a space pie has been delivered. It looks like some sort of food gathering. And then a couple lines down, you can see it was almost egg tubes. It was real close to being egg tubes. You can see a world anvil was delivered, and that must have been that thing down in the basement with the globe on it. And then underneath that, you see cookbook, and you also see pure lamina. So it's somewhere. It got delivered within the last 2 days. And it looks to be this code, like 1, 2, 3, 3A, 3B, kind of written next to them. And the dice were in 2, and the world anvil was in 2. So this 3A is where both the honey and the cookbooks are.
Well, so this is confirmation that they got the goods. But where's this 3A? Anybody got any idea where this 3A is?
Ordinary men can't read.
What was that, Cad?
What room is it?
Do you go out front and check and see if there's a little number next to the door?
I'm just gonna kind of poke my head out and look.
All right. You see a room 1C
It was
next to the door.
Basement.
This one's one.
Weird that they number from the top down. Looks like we're going to the basement anyway.
Well, what makes you think that they're numbered by floors?
I mean, humans like that kind of logic, don't they?
All right, well,
We can look at the other rooms.
there are.
And
There are several other rooms here still to explore. There could be something interesting in them as well. You never know.
Let's do that then.
Yeah. Are there other numbers on the other doors in the area here?
There are a couple other numbers on the doors in the other areas.
Let's go take a look at those numbers.
All right, 1 second while I find the number I am looking for. I'm actually not going to look it up that much because Logan will tell me. But it's a hex code on one of the doors. That far door seems to be some sort of hex code. FE something or other. It's a particular color of orange that unfortunately Tessa can't remember the exact hex code for Nerdsmith Orange. But that's the number on the door. That would have been more clever if I had thought of that way ahead in advance. But I forgot what the hex code was. Thank you. FE661D is on the door. Sorry, Logan.
How dare you not be ridiculously prepared? You've had like an hour.
Right? 45 whole minutes. I should have known this.
All right, so I'm taking the roster. I'm taking the roster, whatever. a roster
missive,
for
yeah.
things is
Mhm.
along with me.
All right.
Does that match up with anything?
It does, oddly enough. You do see that the iron drink was placed in FE661D.
Okay. Anybody like iron? I don't know.
I mean, I'm curious about it, that's for sure.
Do you need sunlight?
I'm confused by the question.
As am
Do
I.
you have an iron deficiency? Is that what they call it?
I thought you were going for a vampire joke. Like, I thought it was like the drink must be blood, and if you don't need the sun, you gotta be a vampire. I don't know. I was going real deep with that. Ignore me.
Don't be silly, you know vampires don't exist.
I'm gonna stop for 1 second because I really want to give a shout out to Autumn. Thank you so much, Autumn, for becoming a champion of Nerdsmith. It means the world to us. Thank you so much.
Yay.
You're
Thank you.
amazing, and we love you. All right, and now we'll get back to it. Sorry. So we are. Cadbury. Something smells really good on the other side of that door. Like, really good. It smells sweet, almost like marshmallowy candiness to it. I bet that would be some good eats on the other side of that door. Your panda senses are just like, there's something good to eat on that side.
You should go through the door.
Okay.
Right,
But
Rookie?
why?
Stand back. Can I?
Okay.
This ought to be good.
Sorry.
You want to terrify the door down? Go for it.
I was gonna try see if I could tear the door off its hinges. I guess that's
Roll
also
me bear.
terrifying.
Oh, that is very terrifying. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
That was terrible.
The worse the puns, the better rolls you get. I am a sucker for puns, and I have no shame in giving you advantage for terrible puns. It's the name of this game.
That's a 3.
Alright, you tear the door right off its hinges. Thunk! Onto the ground. And inside, you see a bunch of kind of like jugs sitting around, and it all just hits you. The smell of honey mead. Just bottles and bottles and bottles of mead across the way. It smells so good. Some other bottles, one says iron, one says copper, one was this huge jug that says Sicily Special on it. It looks like there's a bunch of goodies. And then across from it on a table, you see what says Spy, S-P-I-E, and you think that might be space pie from what you've read. So yeah, all sorts of delicious things looking all over this room. It looks like they may have been testing this cookbook in this room. There's all sorts of goodies. You can see what looks like a choose-your-own-adventure sauce station. Looks like maybe some what's labeled as 5 Phoenix chili in one place. This is a kitchen of some sort. Well, it's a Nerdsmith test kitchen. Okay. Something called a pip tube is laid out.
I don't know about the rest of you, but we might want to take some of this with us.
It's like a smorgasbord of deliciousness.
All right. But let's not get carried away. Just 1 or 2 things per person. The Mother Lord is elsewhere. And you know what they say. You can teach a bear to fish, and he'll eat for the rest of his life. But you teach a bear a cookbook, they eat like kings.
Sure, that's the saying.
Well, I heard it somewhere.
Yeah, sounds right.
Gained advantage for that because I loved it.
Hey.
That was
That sounds
fantastic.
fishy, Barry.
Oh.
Very fishy. I think you got the orders mixed up. All right, I'm gonna take one of the things of mead.
All right, so
The
you
honey
grab a
mead.
thing of mead. Cadbury, what are you taking?
I'm gonna take one of the bottles of meat, if there's any others, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because it
there
smells
are
like
lots
honey,
of bottles.
so that's what I'm going
Lots
for.
of bottles of mead. Pigeon, what are you gonna grab?
Can I smell for alcohol intake?
Sure. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Pigeon's gonna grab the strongest thing there for a nice Saturday night.
You grab what is labeled the Sicily Special. It smells very good. There's honey in it somewhere, but it's also a mix of. It smells like raspberry mead. Is that chocolate port? And then also, is that black cherry cider all mixed in? Oh yeah, that's gonna be real good. That is a good time in a bottle right there.
This just turned into an Italian job.
This is a real drink, by the way. Logan has had it at a Ren fair, and it fucks you up real good. So, Clover, what are you taking?
Nothing with alcohol, cause this old bear gets heartburn when she drinks. And let's take a look at that space pie.
All right, so that space pie, you look over there, and it looks like it's like a caramel pecan pie, maybe, but it's not. You're not sure what kind of nuts it is, but it looks good.
Yeah, I'll take some of that. You said we're in a kitchen-like area?
Yeah, you are in a kitchen area. It looks like
I'm
a
gonna
test
get,
kitchen.
like, plates and do, like, the classic, like,
Mhm.
it's a potluck and you're taking home extra food, like,
Yes.
2 plates. Yeah, doing that.
You wrap it around with saran wrap
Yup.
around it so it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, yeah. You managed to get a big slice of that pie in there and wrap it up really good.
Take this home for the grandbabies.
But they will love it. Gary, I forgot what you were taking. I'm so sorry.
No, I just grabbed a bottle of mead.
Okay. All right. So you guys have extra goodies. I have a quick question for you. How are you storing these? Do you guys have backpacks? Do you have sacks? Does anybody want to do a criminal flashback and maybe say how you guys are carrying this all out of here?
I mean, if no one needs the flashback.
I think if Cadbury, I think Cadbury is the one because he, the driver kind of thing, the person who shuttles everything around. Pigeon's probably just gonna be like, "Hey, kid, you take these."
Cadbury, where did
Make
you
sure you don't drop it.
Where did you get a bag from, Cadbury? How did you come by this bag? Is it special to you?
I always have a backpack prepared. I'm always prepared. Like a little Boy Scout, I'm always prepared.
Oh, God, it's the cutest freaking thing ever. Just this little panda bear thief with his backpack, like, I got this, guys. I'm good. Freaking adorable.
He's
Cadbury
just this adorable little. Love it.
I love it so much.
I
There's
have
like
an
sticks
actual,
of bamboo sticking out of it. Like,
Oh.
Like bagpipes. All right, so we good here? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out in the hallway, see if any of these doors has a 3 on it.
All right, so you guys start looking around all of the doors on the first floor, or the first floor as it is numbered, and you don't see any 3s. Everything except for that kitchen, which had that strange number, it seems to be 1A, 1B, 1C, etc., etc., etc.
Is there anything interesting on my list that lines up with one of these numbers?
Let's see here. Let me think what might also be on this list. Yes. Yes, there is. You see a door labeled Magic Item Closet.
All right.
And it's just sitting there. There's no lock, nothing.
I want to open it so bad. Because I think I know what's going to happen.
It says 1 WAND next.
Yes, please. And I open the door.
Alright. You open the door, and sitting on a box with her hooves up on a desk is a unicorn who looks up at you and goes, "What do you want?"
I was told there's some magic in here.
"Oh yeah, there's heaps of them. Have that. Just boxes full of them. They just leave them here in the closet when they're done with them."
All right, thanks, doll. And I'll go take a look at some of the magic boxes, I guess. The magic items.
This unicorn gets up, walks out on 2 legs, stretches, is wearing a t-shirt that says "Not So Pure," and just kind of swishes her tail as she walks off.
I was fully expecting, like, just a bunch of brooms to fall out.
Oh, I'm googly, by the way. Bye. This googly unicorn just walks right past you guys like nothing happened.
Is she going towards the stairs?
Yeah.
Does that make her a googly corn?
That was a bit of a stretch, but I'll take it.
I heard that. The
Hey,
door just... What?
hey, can you just tell them downstairs that everything's good up here?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cool.
Just get off my back.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Later, baby doll.
Bye. She just waves a hoof at you and heads down the stairs on two hooves, which is the strangest way you've ever seen a unicorn walk. Not that you've
You
seen
know,
a
if
unicorn.
all these staff are the weirdest thing ever, I reckon we could pass as interns or something.
Oh, there are
Nice
boxes
thinking.
upon boxes in here. I'm gonna have you guys. I've got a list of items. So I'm gonna have you guys. Oh, don't get excited. Unless you know Wand Radio, don't get excited. Go ahead and let's go with Clover. Go ahead and roll me 1d6.
That's a 1.
All right. You find a ring in the box you open up.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, it's looks really pretty. It's nice and I don't know, it looks like it would fit. There's a tag on it that says Ring of Invisibility.
Oh yeah, that's going on immediately.
You put it on and the ring turns invisible.
Solid.
That's pretty good prop work right there.
It was excellent prop work.
Thank you very much.
All right. Pigeon, go ahead and roll me 1d6.
That was also a 1.
So go ahead and roll again.
Again.
1s and 6s with you.
Yeah, now that was a 6.
All right, let's see here. All right. You pull out which looks like a pair of men's underwear, perhaps? I'm not entirely sure what this does. It's labeled Underwear of Shielding.
Can't read, so she's just gonna hold that away from her and put it in the bin.
Okay. Do you want to roll again and see what else you can find?
I'm okay with either.
It's up. You want to let somebody else roll first, then? We'll come back. All right, go ahead, Cadbury.
I also rolled a 1.
All right.
And then a 6.
All right.
Okay, 2.
All right. Okay. So you pull out a interesting looking belt.
Ooh. Gotta put it on.
Okay, then the second you put the belt on, pants magically appear on you. Just like a pair of 90s cargo Genko jeans with the huge pockets just completely spread out everywhere. You are now wearing illusionary pants.
It's the best item ever.
All right, I'm gonna.
All
take a
right,
look.
Barry.
That's a 5.
All right. See here. Sorry, I have to scroll up. Okay, so
I don't like that.
I'm really excited about this one. So you pull out a little piece of paper, and it's a little feather on it, and it looks like it's like a temporary tattoo or something. You got like a little place that you could put it on your fur or something, if you wanted to use it. I mean, you've seen humans walking around with drawings on their skin before. It could be.
I will pull out a straight razor from my grandma bag because I have a son who's a mess. And I'm going to take a little bit of fur off of our polar bear friend over here.
All right.
Is this gonna like grow me feathers, or am I gonna fly on this?
We're about to find out.
Says
All right.
colors feather.
Well, I'm gonna put it on.
All right, so you put it on, and there's this weird warping noise as a portal opens up as you cast the gate spell through a temporary tattoo. And a 6-foot tall pink lizard folk pops out of the portal and goes, did somebody call me? What's going on?
Oh, good.
Hi.
You could make it. Yeah, that was totally intentional. I'm Barry.
I'm Pascus. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. So you wanna? I don't know. Are they coming with?
You know,
What are you guys doing?
well,
I'll
you
get some
see,
honey
Ooh, honey's good.
and a book.
What kind of book? I like
Uh,
books.
Cook-
Oh, it's a cookbook? You should meet my friend Pip. He's a really, really good cook.
I'm sure he's lovely.
Mm-hmm. He's very, very fun.
Now, let's see. You are fluorescent pink.
Yep. I'm magenta.
Nice.
You guys are, you're not like, you're fuzzy like Pip, but you're not, because you guys are awakened bears? Oh my gosh, you're like my friend GB. He's an awakened dog.
Yeah, I am awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I think I'm gonna pinch myself here real quick. Okay, you're still here. All right. Well, a pleasure having you. Hey, Cad, you remember when we was talking in the CD tavern before, and we thought it would be real nice to have like a disguise or something like that, like a trench coat? You think that you might be able to pull that out and give it to this lovely lizard folk here?
Yeah. I'll pull a coat out of my bag.
Make him a little bit more stealthy, like.
All right. So you hand this 6-foot-tall magenta lizard folk this coat, and she happily takes it and puts it on.
Oh, right. Now I'm part of the gang, too. Okay, so, where are we? This is not Cinder Haven.
We are in Nerdsmith Studios. And what we're gonna need you to do is stay up here, make a bit of noise, run around, whatever you need to do. And
Oh, I'm very stealthy.
I'm sure you are, but I need you to be not stealthy right now.
Okay,
she-
I can do that.
she
What
needs
I
to be
need you-
not stealthy. Okay, maybe the trench coat thing should.
I mean, the trench coat can stay. It looks very nice.
That's just good fashion.
Yeah. So,
My friend Pimble, he knows all about fashion. He wears long coats, but I think he calls them robes.
yeah.
I'll check with him.
Well, you can do that, because how long do you think this gateway stays open? Or is it gone already?
It is still glowing, but it's starting to flicker and fade a little bit.
Tell you what, you run around, make a bit of noise. We're gonna head for an elevator on the other side of the hallway over here. And we will come find you when we have the goods, alright? And we'll cut you in on the prize.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Alrighty, I give her a slap on the back as I walk out the door.
All right, let's see here. Stormier's thunder!
And all of a sudden, there's this crash of thunder from upstairs as this lizard folk starts channeling lightning and thunder off her body as she goes running down the hallway.
That'll work.
Okay, bye. I like your tail.
Thank you!
All right, let's get going, maybes. That was a real quick.
Pigeon, did you want to try for another magic item or no? Yeah, okay.
As we're rushing out.
We're a bunch of Russian bears.
Huh?
I think Pigeon is going to quickly just do another search around because a lizard came out of that one. I need to find something better than that.
Okay, so you reach into a box and you find a ball that is black and it has a white circle and a weird double circle that's also black inside it. Since you don't know how to read, Barry and the rest recognize it as a 8-ball. And on one side is a clear window that looks like there's a blue floating triangle. And it says opaque ball of augury on it.
I can't read that.
It's a magic ball. You know what? Bring it with you. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get down the elevator.
Yeah.
Go head down to the basement. Mama Bear?
Sorry, could you not? Sorry.
Nope.
I just realized that I did not push my button down all the way. So you guys head off to the elevator, and as you are getting there, Pigeon, you hear it. Tiny, Muppet-esque footsteps running down the hall. But they might be running away from the elevator or towards it. You're not entirely sure.
I'm gonna try run towards the source of the sound.
Okay,
On all fours.
You start galloping on all fours down towards this noise just in time to see this dark curly hair duck into another room and the door shut real fast behind it.
Come on, to the elevator. We gotta get out of here. There's gonna be
If it's
coming.
not bothering us, we're not bothering it. Let's go.
Fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna pat Pigeon on the back and be like, "It's all right, dear. It's all right. You'll have your fun on our way out."
Pigeon's gonna. Is there a large object like a shelf or a table nearby?
Yes, there is that desk in that room that's by the elevator. And there's a whole
Yes.
bookshelf in there
Pigeon-
too.
Pigeon is gonna grab the desk and shove it against the door.
All right, so you have essentially trapped whatever this devious little muppet is inside of this office. This desk.
Nice. Good thinking.
All right.
Boom.
And you push the button for the elevator, and a few moments later, bing! The service elevator lights up, and you guys hop on in.
Alrighty.
You go down to the middle floor, or do you go down to the basement?
I'm thinking the basement.
Yeah. Maybe we get a check on the cameras? Oh, there's no cameras in the basement, are there?
Not that I could see earlier, but I can take a closer look. See if there's like a closed circuit or something. Wait,
Alright.
closed circuit is, yeah, that's what CCTV is.
Yes,
I know
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
It's all good.
I know technology. So yeah, I'm gonna
Even
see
if you didn't, you're a bear.
it's fair. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe a hidden network, something that is like, I'm gonna see if there's something hidden from like where I could get into the computers outside. I'm gonna take a look, and now that I'm in the building, maybe there's something I couldn't get earlier.
All right, go ahead and make me a hacking roll.
Oof. Nope. Wait, can I use my other advantage now, or since I already had advantage, that's not okay?
You are the hacker, so you have advantage every time you make a hacking roll.
Right, but I'm
Oh,
saying...
you want to use? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead and
Cool.
use your other.
One more. That's the one.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you hack in, and you, this surveillance method is different than anything you've seen before. It's really advanced. In fact, you're not entirely sure that it runs on electricity.
What kind of magic bow? I'm just gonna start taking a look.
Clover, it's like you suddenly have the ability to scry on places from your computer.
All right.
As this magical lantern kind of appears in your computer screen, and you can move it with the keys around to just kind of slowly circle the basement.
Right. I'm a little floating orb downstairs. Here we go. I'm gonna take a look around.
All right, so you float down the hallway, and then there are two rooms. There is room A, and there is room B.
And are they in fact 3A and 3B?
They are 3A and 3B. Both doors are shut. And there appears to be a very large individual standing between them. Probably about 8 feet tall, long, shaggy blonde hair, blonde goatee. But he's got fur? But this is not a bear. This is not like... Never mind. Oh my god, that's a bad joke. It's a bear, all right, but just not the kind of bear you're used to. Because his fur appears to be slightly greenish blue. And he's got long ears. And there's a little kitten on his shoulder who he's talking to.
All right. I've seen weirder today alone. Let's take a look. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can maybe float through a door. Because I mean, this is magic.
You
It's
try
magic.
to float through a door, and it smacks into the door. Can't get through closed doors, unfortunately.
All right. I'm gonna come out of it and be like, "Hey, pigeon, you up for a bit of fun?"
Hold my honey, and I'm just gonna race towards everything.
So we're getting down the elevator shaft, I'm
Okay.
assuming.
No, I'm gonna be using the stairwell.
Oh, all right.
Pigeon is done with this mechanical nonsense. All right.
I've got old knees. I'm taking the elevator.
Pigeon, you rush down the elevator, and there's this very tall man, very stocky, strongly built, just kind of leaning against a wall and talking with a bit of an accent to this little kitten who is talking back, and this cat is wearing pants. And they're just chatting away, but they're standing guard between you and the honey, and the cookbook is in one of these rooms.
Well, Pigeon is just gonna start bounding towards one of the doors to, like, knock it down just to, like, distract him, kind of thing.
All right.
Try go to one while another one comes in.
So Pigeon, you start running towards the door, and it's almost like for some reason he sensed you coming as he turns around, puts the kitten down, and gets into a position to wrestle you. And it's very strange because he starts talking to you, and most humans, when they talk to you, you don't quite, like, get it. He's crystal clear when he's like, "Hey friend, let's wrestle." Do you indulge in wrestling with this giant of a man?
You're on. Gonna just go for it. Claws out everything. Just try and distract as much as possible so that the others can get the stuff.
Well, I think wrestling a bear is probably one of Oshin's favorite pastimes, and therefore he's very distracted.
Perfect.
I love you,
perfect.
Jay.
That's fair. That's completely fair to say.
So Pigeon is wrestling Oshin from Countless Heroes, while you three of you are coming down the elevator. He's very distracted.
All right.
What's happening with that kitten?
He's like, "Yeah, Dad, get him, get him, get him!" He's like egging. The cat is talking. You can clearly understand him, and he is egging you guys on. Like, this is the best thing he's seen ever.
So precious. So
All right.
precious.
Are the doors, like, available?
Yeah, can we sneak past this little this bit of wrestling?
You can absolutely sneak past the bit of wrestling. Do you go to 3A or 3B?
Hey Barry,
Yeah, is there anything on the list that says 3B?
There is the cookbook that says 3A and the honey that says 3B.
Ah. All right, we going for the cookbook or the honey first? Let's go for the cookbook. It's lighter.
Yeah.
yeah, all right.
All
And I'm gonna go check out the door.
All right, the door seems to be unlocked. They had a guard. Why lock it?
Fair enough.
All right, so you open up the door, and inside is a cookbook sitting on a table, and a human lady next to it who looks up from her computer. She's got headphones on with little cat ears on them. She's looks like she's researching something and frantically writing it down. And she goes, "Oh, hi, can I help you?"
Hello, ma'am. Terribly sorry to inconvenience you.
"Oh, no, that's fine. What can I do for you?"
Oh, we're just avid readers here, and we were wondering if there was any books that were down here that we might be able to access.
"Oh, well, I mean, if you're avid readers, you'd be a huge fan of my show, Geek Thyself. I talk about all sorts of things that are very educational. But I can't really let you leave with it, but I guess if you were looking for some reading material, I'm not one to stand in the way of education. You're more than welcome to look at our book here."
All right.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna use my tablet to just take pictures
All right.
as I'm reading.
All right.
It's like, why
Barry,
steal the book?
I want you to roll me face really quickly and see how convincing you were to Miss Heather from Geek Thyself.
Yeah, I just really didn't want to do the bear voice again. All right. So that is a 3. And
What are you currently at on your criminal?
with the flashback, that would be a 4.
That would be a 4. All right, you are good. You've convinced Heather that you are just a person here seeking education. You are able to enjoy and peruse the cookbook at your leisure.
Yeah, just a normal guy in a bowler.
Cadbury. Your operation is to get this cookbook out of here. Do you want to try and sneak it out from Heather's nose like nothing ever happened? Maybe, Barry, your face could do a little bit more distracting while your
Do
sticky
have
fingers
the back.
do have the backpack. How do you think you would have planned for this? Would this be part of the plan of a predetermined type, perhaps, that you had in the CZ back room at one point? In case you need a little extra help with your thievery?
I mean, we could have had a copy made. Or not even a copy, but something with the same, like, did we know what and I guess this is kind of a flashback, but, hey, Cad, listen, from a seasoned veteran to a rookie, one thing you gotta know is the bait and switch. So here's the deal. What do we know about the cover of this book? And we're gonna go through the whole process of, like, binding, like, maybe an empty book with, like, whatever cover that we think this might have. Something similar, something as... You can get it.
Alright, so back in the present, I'm going on about, I've never heard about this Geek Yourself thing, but it sounds very interesting. You mind sharing a little bit more about that?
Oh yeah, not at all. Our latest episode, we just talked about Doctor Who. I had a special guest on by the name of Russell. It was really excellent. I've gone into things like Japanese folklore, and I've talked about the history of cats. I really like cats. And I've done several episodes about, cat health and things like that. And I've done history on Henrietta Lacks and all sorts of amazing topics that you really, really should just check out because they're really good.
You sound like you really love animals.
I do really like animals. I am a fan.
So I'm kind of side-eyeing the whole time this is going on, trying to see if they're, if I'm being distracting enough.
Right, Cadbury.
Yes.
I realized that I had put you as the thief in my brain, and I realized that your role was probably actually the driver, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
I think we've had some switching around.
But
I
I
can't
will let
drive
you.
much down here, so
I will let you roll with advantage anyway, because that was my mistake.
I got a 1.
Oh, smooth as butter as you just quickly do a swip, and the actual cookbook is in your bag, and the fake is on the desk. Like Clover is still poring over the fake one like nothing even changed. You are a well-oiled machine. Mama Bear is going to be very, very proud of you. Barry, this kid, he's got it. He's got it.
I will be sure to check that out. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you too. I'm always a fan. Anytime anybody needs some extra knowledge, more than welcome to hit me up. I take requests too. If you have any episodes that you want to hear more of, you should let me know. I research a new topic every week.
Well, I will definitely consider that.
Well, please do.
All right, it was nice meeting you. Have a good day.
Thanks. You take care.
All right. How's the wrestling match going?
How is the wrestling match going, Pigeon? Are you having fun with your wrestling, or are you getting frustrated with the wrestling?
Listen, Pigeon's not used to her opponents enjoying fighting, so I think they're going into it, and I'm fairly certain that people are throwing glitter around.
Like the kitten or actual glitter?
I think the kitten is probably jumping around too, but I think actual glitter is jumping around as well.
Glitter is just prestidigitating glitter bombs, like, being going off over you guys. Yeah, get him, Dad, get him!
Amazing.
Alright. So, there is one door left. You guys have the cookbook. The last thing standing in your way is another door behind, which is the gallons of pure Lamina Island honey.
All right, so after we close the door A, I'm gonna kind of try door B.
Right. Door B seems to be a little bit trickier. Thing is a little bit
All right.
different. It looks like there's a place for a die to go in for a lock. It's a little weird kind of hexagonal symbol place. Like you could put like a D10 or something in and push it in to open.
What's the door made out of?
The door is made out of metal.
Hey, Cadbury.
Nice.
I was just gonna ask if caught in your paw or something.
I'm check my pockets and my back. I got a lot of pockets now. Start like digging through everything to look for any of the dice to see if any of them got into anything.
All right. Let's see here. You know what? I am misrolling some dice, so I'm gonna roll a die this time. Hi, you have managed to accidentally get a die in your pocket. Low, and there is no die in your pocket. That is a 20. You have a die in your pocket. In fact, you have an entire set of Die Hard dice in your pocket. You didn't even know that you had. Oh, yeah. You've got a whole set. You're good.
Yeah, I got them.
All right, how about the door then?
So you put in which one do you do? Do you do a D10? Do you do a percentile? What one do you decide to do?
The 10.
All right. And what number do you put in face down?
The 0.
All right. So you click the 0 into place as the handle begins to glow red. And you hear a click, and the door opens.
Yay.
As you walk in, fluorescent lights blink on one at a time. Psh, 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 lighting up all the way to the back of the room, where there is a gallon of honey sitting there with the phrase Lamina Island written across it.
Oh, this is what we live for. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
I'm gonna go try to get the honey.
All right, so you walk in.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
You
I'm
walk
gonna stay
in.
by the door.
So you walk in, and the room seems to shift slightly. Almost like you're on a boat. As a beautiful tiefling woman comes around the corner with a sly smile, flowing locks, and a cat who caught the canary grin kind of leans over. Well, hey, sugar, what brings you the final rites?
To the what nows?
The final rites. You are on the boat on the River Styx. What can I do for you? I'm Jovi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Barry. I'm in the middle of something here. If
All right.
it's like, is everything still? Does everything still look the same past her?
Everything looks the same past her.
Does the honey?
She looks a little. The honey's still there. She looks a little confused that you are not like interested in her advances at all. You get the idea this might have been a secondary security check that you have just passed with flying colors. Well, I'll be at the bar if you decide you want anything. And she kind of sachets away with her little tail kind of twitching behind.
All right. Nice to meet you, I guess. Oh, I guess it's I was just about to Deca, so that's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna keep going towards the honey then, I guess.
All right, so you keep going towards the honey. It's right there. It's in your grasp, and you reach out and you pluck it from the pedestal that it is on, and all of the gallons of honey are in your hands.
All of the gallons.
All of the gallons. All 3-gallon jar is in your hand. All 3 gallons. Because Tessa can't talk tonight.
All right. Well, we got.
You've got the honey. Cadbury's got the cookbook. Clover. Pigeon. Are you guys ready to blow this joint?
Let's do it.
Can I get some help carrying this thing?
Sure, I'll be over in a sec.
I just don't want to drop it.
Your
got
wrestling partner goes, "That was really fun, thanks," and shakes your hand and goes, "I gotta get back to what I was doing now," and just kind of walks back a little bit oblivious and just kind of sits and starts talking to his son again. Kind of not really noticing that the rest of the party has gone into the other doors, but like, that was fun, but I gotta get back to like, being a guard now. Well, I will be fair, Oshin would never be that dense, but taking liberties, Jay, I'm sorry.
We're the stealthiest bears.
You are the stealthiest of bears. So you guys go ahead and walk, Pigeon, you go and you help Barry pick it up. And
There is going to be
You-
glitter everywhere.
yes, Pigeon is just coated in orange glitter. She looks like she rolled in a glitter factory. It's just, she's coated head to toe.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess that puts stealth out of the question for getting out of here.
Let's go.
All right, so as you guys are leaving the room, Barry, you hear a resounding click from the pedestal as the place
There
where
it is.
the honey was sitting starts sinking, and a robotic voice starts repeating, it sounds like a computer of some sort, and he says, WADE online, Wade, countdown to self-destruct in 30 seconds.
Run!
Is there anything else in the room that would be roughly the weight of a 3-gallon barrel of honey?
That should have been a lot longer. Sorry, it should have been 3 minutes because I forgot you guys are on the basement, not the ground floor. So it's countdown, let's say 2 minutes. As I tried to do my best Wade from Chaotic Goodness impression, which is terrible, and we'll ignore that.
Alrighty.
There's a backpack full of all of your foodstuffs. That might weigh as much. There is that really big jar called the Sicily Special.
No way they're having that. Pigeon is booking it with the honey.
Pigeon has taken the honey and is running towards the door.
6 gallons of liquid. Pigeon can't be running very quickly.
I don't know, Pigeon, you are... Roll me bear, Pigeon. See how fast you're moving.
That's a 4 and I have a 3 in bear, so...
Pigeon is waddling because this is very heavy. She's trying to carry it out.
Wow, for once I'm... Sorry.
She's not doing as fast as she'd like.
I'm taking off too. I'm heading back up towards the truck to get it started, to get her getaway vehicle ready, because that's my role.
Alright, so Cadbury is booking it back up into the warehouse and hot wiring Vera to put her in reverse, and remarkably she starts because Vera is indestructible. I know because she's in my driveway right now. So she just fires up and ready to go. There's plenty of room in the back for everybody. They just got to get up to you. The big tall man and his kitten, he looks at his kitten and goes, "Okay, son, time to go." And the kitten sneezes and they both disappear. Like nothing ever happened, like they didn't exist. As this tiny kitten wild magic surges them both to safety. Heather comes running out of the other room, dashes up the stairs, ignores the bears, and is like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and is just gone.
Hey, Pigeon, let me help you out with that. And I'm gonna take the jar of honey.
Alright, so you grab the jar of honey and you guys are manhandling it. Are you guys going to try and take the service elevator, or are you going to take the stairs up to the warehouse?
I am going to...
You don't take the elevator in emergencies.
Surprisingly spry up the stairs with the honey.
Alright, you guys get the honey up the stairs. Cadbury, you've got the car in gear. Barry, what are you doing?
I was gonna try to put a paw on the pedestal and just, try to put some weight on it.
You're just gonna hold it?
And see if that does anything.
Barry, you put your paw on it, and you push down really hard, and it just... No, it's not going to hold.
All right, this is less than desirable. I'm gonna start running on all fours to try to get up the stairs after the rest of the group.
Okay, Barry, you run up the stairs. You see this magenta flash, and she goes, "I'm out of here!" and runs for the portal as Pesk disappears back through the portal.
See ya.
Bye! This was fun!
Okay.
And you hear a muffled, "Let me out, let me out, let me out!" from upstairs as you realized the devious Muppet is still trapped in this building behind a door with a desk behind it. Do you risk yourself for the devious Muppet? Or do you let him expire?
Did I hear 30 seconds or 2 minutes?
You heard 2 minutes. My apologies.
All right.
You heard 2.
And it's approximately been...
It's been approximately 45 seconds.
I'm really not so good with the maths, so I think I'm just gonna head out.
Okay. So, as Wade starts his countdown, you jump in the back of the truck as Cadbury fires it up. and hauls ass out of the warehouse as you hear Wade start going 10, 9, 8. Cadbury, you floor it and make me a criminal check to see how well you handle this truck. Zooming out of here with you and all of your precious cargo.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh. Okay, it's a 4, and my criminal is 4. Instead of a 6.
You succeed. So you pop it out, you fly by the 7-Eleven, you honk at BB like, get your ass in your car and let's go. As we're gonna cut to the interior of Nerdsmith Studios for just a minute. So we zoom in on the devious Muppet, locked in his office, staring, just musing, as he goes, Wade, cancel countdown. I've got you now, bears. There's a little tracking device inside the cookbook begins flashing on his computer monitor. You guys hightail it back to headquarters. Cadbury, you have never been more confident of your driving abilities. You flip that car into the garage, you park it like nothing, like just smooth as butter. Barry, you are sure you are up for your promotion now. You have done a phenomenal job. You've got the target, you've got your team back. You are walking on air. Pigeon, not only did you have an awesome wrestling match with a guy who took you on and went head to head with you, who was also about as big as you are. It was just, you have an entire jug of a Sicily special with your name on it. And Clover, you have done your last job. You are ready to go officially retire once again with your Granberries. All you gotta do is talk to Mama Bear.
All right.
What do you guys do?
All right, so we're gonna head in and talk to Mama Bear, right?
I'm gonna do a sweep of the car, make sure that we get like the plates taken down, whatever has to be done so that the car can't be tracked. Maybe I noticed something else, maybe I don't.
Blasted is in the cookbook, not where you are looking at the moment.
I will accept that.
But you do a good sweep of the car, you are satisfied. And Barry, lead your team to Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama. We got your cookbook. We got the honey. We got everybody back safe. Mission accomplished.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Barry. You outdid yourself. I'm very proud.
Hey,
How'd it go,
you can
Cadbury?
always count on Barry.
It went pretty good.
All right. Well, BB tells me she's wanting to go straight. So, welcome to head driver, kid.
Thank you.
Pigeon, did you have a good time?
Well, there's a lot of collateral. Good thing
we're
nobody
bears.
can trace us.
That is a good thing. That is a good thing. We're bears. We usually leave a lot of collateral. It's okay. That's why we called you in. Nothing you couldn't handle. Clover, you done?
About time.
Your debt is settled. I will make sure you get your cut, and then you can be on your way to wherever you want to go. I heard Myrtle Beach is lovely this time of year.
I might take a trip out there, yeah.
And Barry, I am not disappointed. Not one bit. In fact, I'd like to offer you a partnership.
A partner?
How'd you like to be my number 2?
Oh,
See-
well. You can always count on Barry. I will accept.
Excellent, excellent.
What does that
Barry-
entail exactly?
You get to choose your own team
Ah,
and start calling your own missions. No more tasks from Mama. From now on, you take the tasks you want, not the ones I assign you.
so I got agency now.
You got agency.
That is frightening.
And here I was thinking being number 2 would be a real shitty situation.
All right. Hey,
I just
But-
heard Logan go, "Oh," from the other room. Well done.
hey, but if there's ever anything you need, somebody you can count on to get done for you, you can always give me a call, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be working very closely together.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, Pigeon. Head of security. Good job. Head of security for you, Pigeon. You getting a raise.
Good to know. Do I still get to be in the field?
If you want, you can be in the field all you want.
Oh, and by the way, Mama Bear, Barry and I agreed that I should get 60% of his cut. Just so you know, I feel the need to tell you that there was a situation, it was handled, but that was the price for the handled situation.
Barry, you are your own man. You make your own deals. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could have just taken care of that off the record, Clover.
I mean, I'm out of here after this. And you've
I'll-
already got your promotion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make sure you get taken care of.
That sounded a little more threatening than I anticipated there, Barry. So do you
It's
guys
the accent.
do you guys hand over the cookbook and the honey?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Deal's
So
a deal.
Mama divides up the honey. Clover, you get a extra large portion. Barry, after Clover leaves, your portion is also you get a little more to kind of balance it out. Mama takes a little less to make sure that you are equally compensated. And she starts going through the cookbook. As she turns the 3rd or 4th page, she sees the red flashing. And she looks up in horror as this horrifyingly loud, mechanical sounding ship, ship of some sort, helicopter maybe, starts shaking the building as the Badger, complete with crew, have been sent by the Devious Muppet for recovery purposes. But that's another story. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. Congratulations, guys. You had a very successful heist.
Oh, man.
And no one
Thank-
betrayed anybody. That
And no
usually
one betrayed
happens.
anybody.
Yeah, I was really, really scared of Clover.
I was kind of scared of Clover, too.
I try.
You guys did phenomenal. You guys were great.
I was this close to taking out a blowtorch on that door.
I'm gonna be honest. I led that flashback in hopes that I would get the 6th criminal to justify. I've still got the accent and I can't drop it. It's not happening, but it's fine.
It's okay. Oh, really quickly, I guess something went wrong with our contest. If you guys did enter, please enter again really quickly, ! honey. For some reason, it didn't track anybody's entry, so we apologize. Please go ahead and re-enter really quickly, and then we'll do that in just a second.
Go, go, go! Do it!
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, honestly, that was the story of I was hoping to get those criminal points. I'm not gonna lie.
It is kind of fun sometimes to betray the party, but it's also really fun when nobody does. I apologize, did not mean to yawn. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening and watching, even though it wasn't quite what we were expecting to show you guys tonight. We were really happy that you all could make it. Thank you for coming out to support Nerdsmith. We really, really appreciate it. Reminder, we're going to be doing content like this for the next couple of weeks, at least until April 30th. And let me tell you a little bit about what some of the things that you can get if you become a subscriber here to Nerdsmith. And again, the subscribing is through nerdsmith.org, not through Twitch. We will do Twitch stuff as well later on in the year for subscriptions, but this one is specifically to support the creators of Nerdsmith. A lot of our creators, we give all of our content out for free. We do it because we love it. The reason we ask for your subscriptions and your support is so we can keep doing the things that we love and keep bringing you fun games and bringing you good content. If you subscribe at our most common level right now, which is our sidekick, which is $10 a month, I will do the Sarah McLachlan just 33 cents a day pitch and save a creator in need. So what we have for you lovely folks is, because my page closed it, because, you know, of course it would, right? Right when why would anything work when I want it? If you pledge at our most common level, which is our sidekick level for $10 a month, you get 50% off Nerd Alerts, which is a shout out on a podcast or a Twitch stream of your choice. You will get the 2019 exclusive subscriber enamel pin. No one else will get it unless they subscribe through this subdrive, which goes until April 30th. You get access to bonus content from every single show on the network and access to an exclusive channel on our Discord servers for subscribers. If you want to go up from that and say, well, let's do a little bit more, let's go ahead and ignore the cat running down the hallway. If you become a champion, which is $20 a month, you'll get all the same rewards that sidekicks get, but your Nerd Alert will be free. You also will get a free metal D20 from Die Hard Dice and a digital download of the 2019 Nerdsmith cookbook.
Without tracker?
Without tracker. It's a digital copy. We can't track you through it. And then if you want to be a superstar for $35 a month, you get all of the Sidekick and Champion rewards and a Nerdsmith mug, which I hopefully will get here soon so I can actually show you up what the physical mug will look like. We are waiting for it in the mail. You will also get a physical copy without tracker of the 2019 cookbook. Again, that gives you all the access to our bonus content, everything like that. We really, really appreciate your support, and we understand if those are too much right now. We also have a minion level, which is $5 a month, and it gives you access to all of the bonus content and the exclusive channel on our Discord server. You giving or telling your friends, doing what you can to spread the word means a lot to us. We spend a lot of our time supporting charity, the Trevor Project. So this is the one time a year that we ask for you guys to help support us, so we can continue doing good things for you guys. We have a goal right now of 250 new and upgrading subscribers for this subdrive. And if we reach that goal, Logan is not cutting his hair, and every Friday night he is letting me style it however I want. For those of you who met my husband prior to Nerdsmith, his hair was longer than mine. My hair is very long, but it's now very short, and he will not cut it for 6 months and let me style it however I want. So please, because I really want to give my husband an afro every week. Please, let me do this. I've done it before. I will do it again. So are we good for our giveaway, Logan? Or do we need a few more minutes, or are we doing good? Let me see who is on. Yeah, sure, Angela. We could do we could see Faux Hawk. I can't cut it, so maybe a Faux Hawk is in the works somewhere. Alright, so we are good. So let's go ahead and get a drum roll for that amazing World Anvil subscription giveaway. A master level tier for 3 months. Ooh, Viking braids could also do. Gate Geek, you are our winner. Congratulations. You have won a World Anvil subscription for 3 months at the master level tier, which is all sorts of fun goodies. It is awesome. Thank you so much. One of our mods will be in touch with you on how you can claim that.
Congratulations.
Congrats. So let's see who is up tomorrow in our schedule for our fun week of streaming event. Let me take a peek here and see who's going to be up here tomorrow. Use me while my computer decides to... Oh, thank you. Yes, tomorrow at 10 a.m. is Annie's Tree, which is a holiday ornament crafting that happens from Kajari's Crafts. And I don't know which one she is doing tomorrow, but every week she makes a new ornament or close to it for her holiday tree. I actually was gifted. I won one of the March ones, which was a little leprechaun. I would show you, but he's behind my thing right there, so he's really cute. And then at 7 o'clock tomorrow is Tales from the Loop, which with a special guest game master, Britt Knowles from our community. So please come out and show them your support. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. We really, really appreciate everything that you guys do. And think we are going to end with a teaser trailer for that show that I may have mentioned, Final Rites. You guys can check out how amazing that is. So I think we'll go ahead and call it a night. One more time, you guys, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, let us know where people can find you on Twitter or on social media of your choice, and then we'll go ahead and take a break. I am Tessa. I am a Nerdsmith director. You can find me on Selkie Dreams on Twitter and on a variety of other Nerdsmith shows. Take it away, Clover.
Again, I'm Rebecca Cranen. You can by the day on Twitter. I have a website called mythillogical.weebly.com. It has like an archive of like some world building that I'm doing. And so if you want to go check that out, that'd be cool. And obviously continue or consider subscribing here at Nerdsmith.
All right, Barry.
Yeah, I'm Josh, Mini Vizzini, and the Twitters, wherever that is. And I do some stuff. I'm a critter, and I do some stuff with the Cantata Pansophical. So maybe, there might be something special coming out soon on that.
I've heard of some certain auditions that have been happening.
But it was a pleasure playing with you all, and yes, please do consider subscribing to Nerdsmith like this guy.
Thank you so much. Pigeon!
Hi, I'm Sarah Senna on Tumblr. As you can see, the spelling is SAROSENNA, and I'll be hanging around the Discord.
And Cadbury.
I'm Jay. I am on the network on Countless Heroes. You can follow me on my Twitter, which is on the screen. I do art, and I'm working on a costume extremely slowly. So I do that sometimes too.
Jay is also one of our newest sidekicks because he is awesome and we love him. So thank you again, everybody. Please stick around to watch the trailer. It's really gorgeous. I'm so excited about it. I believe Final Rites will be on next Tuesday. You can watch the premiere episode, which there will be a link to. I believe it will show you where you can get that at the end of the trailer. So without further ado, thank you everyone. Good night and enjoy.